Hello everybody, welcome back to 2K21. How is everybody doing today? So today we're going to be doing a video talking about what you should be doing in Season 4. And there's a lot of different things that you can do. They just came out with the new Heat Check challenges, which you get a Heat Check player pack. But you have to play in Hall of Fame. But I think in the end it will end up being worth it because you get a Galaxy Opal. I still have to complete this one and I'm not just going to jump over to the next one. So, the first thing you really should be thinking about is doing that. But you don't need to do that first. If you're like me and you keep up on Triple Threat, you can also go for the Doug West and maybe get in the Byron Beck. You most likely should get him before the 150 wins. If you don't want to do that, there are a lot of challenges to do. They had a new weekly challenge every Friday. They added a new Spotlight challenge. The only thing that's kind of trash is there is no player. So I'm guessing they're not doing a player this week and then 5 every week. Well, 1 every week after, so there's 5 instead of 6. You don't really get anything except for a Double Take Deluxe, a ball pack. I mean, you should have most of the balls already. There's a new Moments Challenge. You just have to score 60 on Pro, and you can get a you can get a Galaxy, what's it called, a Hall of Fame badge, which won't be pretty hard to do either. Those are pretty easy. But one of the most important things you should be doing is do your season agenda goals. Now, I could not get this LaMelo Ball. He is selling for buku bucks. Maybe I can get him tomorrow. I'm going to show you how much he's going for. Little LaMelo. Now, this card is pretty good. I want him. But he's not going for cheap. And I'm not spending 100K on him. As you can see, there's the cheapest one, 76K. He is not worth 76K. And it's not like you can just get him and flip him. Because if you sell him back, you're still losing 10%. So you're paying 8K to do a challenge? I don't think so. I don't know. I'll put 25 on one. If I get him, I get him. If I don't, I don't. So you should be doing your challenges. If you do your challenges, there are some really good players that you can get through this season. Not like Wesley Matthews. But like this Robert Covington. There's this Nicholas Batum, who does not look like he's going to be bad. And there's also this Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker normally isn't bad. He's just a little bit undersized. He's like Isaiah Thomas. And if you can do all of it, you get a Galaxy Opal Kawhi, 98. I think that's the highest overall Galaxy Opal that you can get currently. So if you're doing everything, you should be doing good. Now, I don't really care about Unlimited because you have to get really far to end up getting anybody. But Limited is very easy. My biggest tip is play Limited on Friday around 3 o'clock. You're probably thinking, why around 3 o'clock? The reason is, if you play around 3 o'clock, that's when all of the, not tryhards, not sweaties, the garbage players play. And you need to have, like, there's some random stuff. You can use your Heat Check players, which is kind of messed up because if you just pay 200K, you can get 2 really good diamond overall players. But it says no diamonds, but Heat Checks aren't technically colored. So, you should be collecting Ruby cards from every set. There's a reason why I have 1,290. I collect cards. I have a lot of cards. I've been buying cards, the new ones. I don't have a single Heat Check. I'm not going to front. I buy cards from the promos. I don't have anything that's really low except for the glitch because these cards are expensive. I'm not paying over 100K for that card. I should have gotten Zion when he was buy now. Now he's 900K. Monta Ellis is going for buy now 70, but I don't think 70K is really worth it. If he was like 30, I would understand. Get this Markelle Fultz card. It's actually pretty good. I should have gotten Rudy Gobert. He was going for like 30 at one point. So I buy players. I have a lot of players. I have a lot of rubies. So when I make my lineups, this isn't the lineup. This is similar to the lineup that I used. And what you should do is use your favorite Amethyst card you have. And make sure it's either a point guard, shooting guard, or small forward. Because if you're not using one of these style of cards, you're really limiting yourself to what you can do. So if your favorite card to use is Tyler Hero, use Tyler Hero. Or D'Angelo Russell. Or it could be this Dr. J or Morris Peterson. It could be any card that you are just really, really good with. It doesn't matter what card it is. It's what card you are most comfortable with getting buckets. I tried to use this Lonzo, but he wasn't scoring for me. And then you need 1 ruby or diamond, depending on how high it goes, that you can use. I also recommend going for somebody else who's really good that you're very comfortable with. For me, it's the Scottie Pippen because he can really shoot. He can really play defense. For me, that's a very big thing. But if I was going to go maybe a shooting guard, I might go with this Clyde because he has good D but great offense. If I was going to go a point guard, I went with this Jamal before, and Jamal just couldn't do what Scottie could do. So that's when I decided it's better for me to use Drew Holiday, and I realized he's really good. And for this one, you can only have one. And I chose Clay just because of his defense and shooting. So you need to decide what your good limited team is. And you should, for unlimited, you should have 3 different squads where you move in and out players. My freshman squad, if you haven't been watching the series, is cards that I bring in or cards that I think deserve another chance to try to go into our JV squad, which is like it's a good team that's not perfect. These are cards that are moving up or down. So Jamal Crawford made the JV squad after I took him out because I realized he didn't deserve that low. And our varsity team is our best players. Now, these aren't really the best players. I haven't been able to use any of the varsity players. I'm in the JV to see who gets to take a varsity spot. But there are cards here that I know that are safe, and I know there's cards here that are definitely going to be sent down. And Karl Anthony Towns is just a placeholder. I'm just going to tell you that now. He isn't up here. So you should be doing teams like this. It makes unlimited more fun because you're going to go and use more cards. Now, you see, I don't have any amethysts, really, in any of these teams because amethyst cards aren't that good anymore. And there were a lot of cheap cards at the end of last season. So this season, you need to be doing everything. You should be playing unlimited. Triple Threat Online is so boring and stupid. Like, yes, you can get that Thierry Cummings, but there's more likely than not, you're going to win 30 to 40 games before you get him. And I won 30 games. It was 30 or 25 or something. And only lost 3 games to get Richard Jefferson. And I got the top tier card before him, which was kind of annoying. So there's a lot to do this season. So I told you to do the season agenda. There's a lot to do. I kind of hope I get this LaMelo. I kind of want that deluxe heat because I already have quite a few packs. And as you know, at the end of the season, I'm going to be opening them. I'm thinking I'm getting about 80 packs this season. We're not winning right now. Let's put 30 on them. We have a bid on this James Harden for about 40,000. So hopefully we can get this LaMelo. If we don't, I don't really care. He's going to be cheaper next week anyways. And I'm going to give you a tip. If you guys have players in your auction house, sell them. Sell them. I have cards. I have these rookie cards. I'm going to power up these rookies and sell them. I'm going to sell this Killian Hayes once I upgrade him all the way. I might sell my Melo. And then, I don't know, probably not upgrade that. That'll take way too long. I'm going to sell this Tyrese Halliburton. I got 2 LaMelos? Word? I didn't know that. So upgrade these cards. If you want to sell them now, you can get money. I would recommend if you have duplicates, sell one now. Wait till the end of the month. They will sell for way more because the longer these cards aren't in pack, the more value they have. Now, all these regular cards out here, they're going to still be out there. I'm not going to lie. These cards have to still be in packs because they're not going to get rid of cards because that would make their rarity too high, and that means people will start hoarding them, which will be weird and kind of toxic. So, I'm going to redo everything you should be doing. You should be doing your agenda goals because you can get a Pink Diamond Kimba. You should be playing Triple Threat offline, online, and your challenges, your weekly, your spotlight, your moments, and your signature. You should be playing limited and unlimited. You don't have to play Triple Threat online. It's kind of boring, kind of dumb. Should you be opening packs? No, you should be saving packs. You should be saving money. You can get Galaxy Opals now. Now, out of these 3, who do I recommend? Gary Payton. I don't recommend this Bill Russell. Bill Russell isn't bad, and this card obviously wouldn't be bad. But there's a lot that he can't do. And it does seem like a lot that you can do. If you want a Rick Barry card, he has a very smooth jump shot. The one thing I don't like about him is that he's not very tall. If he was a small forward shooting guard, I would say, all right, you maybe should get him. Or if his 3 was like a 97. With it only being a 94, there's more likely that he's going to miss it wide open. His dunking is pretty good. His passing is fine. It's not great. His defense is all right, but he's still going to get torched. His strength is pretty high, but I just overall recommend Gary Payton. There are pink diamonds that I haven't been able to touch yet, and I can't wait to use this Bobby Jones. To be honest, I'm going to get him. Oh, they added new diamonds. Jim Jackson on Cedric Ceballos. So I can't wait to use them too. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, when I do my team updates, do you want me to just do the updates of who the freshman, junior, JV, and varsity is? Or do you want to see a game where I'm playing a game and then talking why everybody's getting moved? Because I can just do videos every week of, all right, here's where I rank the players that I can get who aren't unrealistically expensive. Because if I want to, I can show you there are some players who are ridiculously expensive. I was never able to get any 3 of these cards because they were always going for about $1 million. Some of them were going for $3 million. As you can see, LeBron's going for $1 million there. And he's going for 100,000. These cards are ridiculous. Ridiculous. If I was able to get any of them, I would have gotten all of them. But I couldn't afford to get any of them. And I couldn't afford to get this Tracy McGrady, but I got him in a pack. I wonder how much he's going for right now. Yeah, 600K. So there are cards that you will never see me get. I'm not going to get most of these. I bought him and him for buy now, which he's still currently going for buy now. And I bought all these cards. So if there's an old card, let's say you're a new player and you're like, hey, there's this card that's on sale. Should I get it? I can make a video for you. If you just ask it in the comments, I can answer it for you. Because I have a lot of cards. I don't just buy some cards. There are some cards I won't get. I wanted this Ray Allen card. He's never been in my budget. There was one chance where I could have gotten him, and I didn't. And I feel dumb because I as soon as I waited and hesitated to buy him, I didn't end up getting him. I wanted this John Wall so bad. So bad, but he's always going for so much, and I can't afford him. So, if you have questions about the game, if you have anything to say that I should be doing, if you want to see like more triple threat offline games doing card reviews, I can do that. If you don't want to see card reviews and triple threat, okay, I won't do it. I can do whatever you guys want. So, tell me in the comments what you want to see, or else I'm just going to continue doing what I'm normally doing. Posting videos on Wednesdays of Unlimited. Maybe posting on Saturday my limited team. And Friday and Monday can be card reviews. This week I didn't do a card review because there just weren't very many cards. And I haven't been playing with them very much because it's a new season. But if you want to see reviews on anybody specific, just say, because I have that Isaiah Thomas. I don't have Boogie or Jimmy Butler. But come back for the next video. Peace.